Hello, hello, everyone. Style Storing over here. I'm so excited to be back. We took a week off, but we are back and we have an amazing guest. If you're new to us, my name is Catherine Storing. I'm a fashion stylist, confidence building coach, and woman of faith. I'm all three at the same time because I do not have to choose. And I help women and a few brave men to look good from the inside out so they can do what they have been called to do while looking all kinds of fine. That's what I do. And that's why we have the Style Queen podcast. Here we share everything about style, confidence, and products and services that are going to make you feel amazing, look amazing, and live amazing. And tonight we have an amazing guest. I'm so excited. Her name is Odetta King, and she goes by I Love to Swap. And I'll tell you why she goes by that in just a minute. She is the creator and founder of I Love to Swap Inc. And that is ilovetoswap.com, a fashion swapping worldwide two-way e-commerce platform that allows people to swap or trade their no longer wanted fashion items for men, women, kids, as well as home decor goods while stacking their coins. I love that. Odetta is highly driven to help you save more money, reduce your spending, strategize on creating opportunities to maximize additional revenue streams, and preserving our green environment through her Swap Life movement. Oh my gosh, that's a mouthful. And without further ado, here is Odetta. Hi, Odetta. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Hi, Catherine. Thank you so much for having me.
You are very welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I know that we have been talking about this for a while, and it's finally here.
Yeah.
I'm loving your outfit. Thank you so much for dressing up for us on this beautiful Friday. So exciting as I get myself here situated, and I think we're good. So I Love to Swap. How did you come up with that name? Like what was that light bulb moment that helped you say, you know what, I need to create something? And then on top of that, I'm gonna call it I Love to Swap, which I think is an amazing name.
Thank you. I mean, this really started many years ago, going back to my party days. A group of my girlfriends and I, we would go out every weekend. We would go out during the weekdays, and we found ourselves shopping every week because we wanted to look, pretty. We wanted to look nice. We wanted to look different and not have to repeat our outfits. Now, this goes back to years ago when social media was not even in existence, but we felt the need to, not wear the same clothes over and over because we're going to nice parties, we're going to dinners, we're going to all these fancy places, and we just don't want to wear the same things over and over. And like I said, this was years ago before social media was even birthed. So we started getting together and going at each other's home, maybe once a month or a couple of months, and just like swap clothing with each other, because a lot of my friends are in the fashion industry and they have a lot of nice stuff and they do not want to be seen repeating their outfits. So what might be trash to them or not exciting to them because they've worn it already might be gold to me, because like I don't have it. I don't have anything like that in my closet. So we started, doing these swap with maybe 5 or 6 of us at each other's homes. And then after a while, it grew to a point where it was kind of difficult to go to each other's home and do these things because we would plan, and before you know it, something happened. One person canceled out. Maybe the person who canceled had the best collections of clothing, and from there it just spiraled into this movement that I have going on right now, which is why spend when you could swap with things that you have in your house that you're no longer using, or maybe you use it once. Maybe you have clothes in your closet that's brand new with still the tag, and you keep thinking, oh, I'm going to wear it next month, next year. And before you know it, a whole year goes by and it's still there. So that's pretty much a story how it got started. It's just a group of us always going out, always wanting to look trendy, but don't want to repeat our outfits. And now the pressure's on even more with social media because everybody takes pictures every time you go out.
Absolutely. So it sounds like you saw a problem and you decided, I am going to be the solution, which I love, which is why you're on the show. It's all about not complaining about something, but saying, okay, someone has to do something, but no one is named someone, right? Someone it's you, someone it's me. So it's like, okay, I have a problem. I want to look fly all the time. I want to look awesome, but I don't want to spend the money because it's crazy, right? I am the same way. I do not pay retail. As much as I can, I do not pay retail because I've been in the fashion industry. I know how much things cost. So it pains me, like literally pains me to pay full price. So I don't. So you come up with a solution, which I love. So how do you come up with the name I Love to Swap? I love the name.
Well, it's so easy. Like that name, like always stuck with me. I remember before even like working out the details, the technology part of it, you know, like all that stuff. Like that was the one thing that stuck with me the whole time, because I'm like, you know, we're swapping, and I love to swap because one, it's gonna save money, and it just, that name just gravitated to me. And then, you know, there was a couple of other names too that, you know, we tossed around, but somehow I Love to Swap just always stick with me, and it just made sense. I mean, it's I love to swap. It's simple. You don't have to explain it, and I think it's catchy too.
It is very catchy. I just think it's, you know, everything's a name, you know. So I just think you did so awesome with the name. That's awesome. So I Love to Swap, and I can't believe it was available, because the website.
Well, I actually registered a name years ago because I always knew that I was going to do it, but I was in between, you know, my career and school. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to at least register the domain and lock it down. And then I locked it down for like 10 years. And here I am today. But now I'm ready to take it off. So it's just one of those things when it feels right, the moment may not be there, but you still have it, you know, somewhere, hoping that one day you'll take it and run with it. And here we are.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So 10 years, right? Or whatever, however many years it took. What was happening? Were you perfecting the process? Were you having like a job and like waiting for the right moment? Like what was the thing that kept you away from creating I Love to Swap?
Well, believe it or not, it was just all organic. I mean, I was just going about my normal routine with my career, because I'm very my career, which is you know, working in the hotel industry, like that's always been my breadwinner. That's always been my number one focus and driven, and of course academic. So I was, you know, focused on those things, but I always knew every time I go shopping, I was like, damn, you know, I really have to, you know, I can't see myself spending money, you know, like I know I'm gonna have to do this eventually. So I was kind of just collecting data over the last 10 years and doing research and talking to people and really finding out more if there's really a need for it. Like I would ask people, well, what are you going to do with that outfit when you're done wearing it? Or how much did you pay for that outfit? Or do you have clothes with tags on? Like I was doing like basic research throughout the last couple of years just to really feel what's going on. And what really, really honed it in for me is with this whole social media movement and the whole eco-green movement that I would say really took off within the last 5 to 7 years. I mean, that pretty much just propelled me to, like, you know, take it and run with it right now because of these other two factors. One, the eco-green movement. Two, social media, where people are taking pictures for everything. And I mean, people are afraid, they're ashamed to wear their own clothes again because they've taken pictures and they don't want to wear it again. They don't want to be seen wearing the same picture, the same outfit. So fast forward to now, I mean, here we are at the implementation stage, but it was just a matter of just doing my research and taking my time and talking to people and kind of seeing if there's really a need before I go full-fledged.
That's awesome. And I love that. The reason why I asked that question was because I know many of our viewers and listeners actually may have an idea on an incubator. All right. It's waiting. They're not ready. They're growing, and there's no shame in that. But you have to be ready for it. And then when the time is right, you just got to strike and you have to do it. And I love what you said. You are in the implementation zone. So you have all this research. You have the know-how. You like to look good. You have friends. How does it work? Like, what is I Love to Swap? I'm intrigued by it. I'm sure our listeners are too.
Oh my God. I'm like over the moon when people ask me that, because I can honestly, confidently say no one one is doing what we're about to do. Like, I'm so super overconfident. No one is doing what we're about to do. And I have to contain the excitement and hold myself back sometime and not spill too much, because I feel like, oh my God, somebody's going to steal my idea. But in essence, people are going to be able to go online, create a profile. Just like if you're shopping online, you'll create a profile, or just like Facebook, any social media platform, you'll create a profile and you'll upload images of things that you want to swap with other people. And get this, around the world. No one is doing this. Absolutely no one is doing this. So you're going to be able to, let's say you live here in the States and you want to swap with a girl that lives in Dubai. You want to swap with a girl that lives in Shanghai. You want to swap with a girl that lives in the Caribbean. And we're creating such a dope platform that people are going to be able to swap by shipping their items to the person and vice versa. And no one is doing this. Absolutely no one.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, so I'm not going to ask you any of the behind the scenes. That's okay. I think we got the idea. And you know, I'm a fashion stylist. So I know for a fact that there's many people that have items hanging in their closet with the tags on that they're never going to wear. It's just not going to happen, either because it's not the right size, or they bought something purple and they have nothing to wear with. Either they work with me or they say, I need to get rid of it. And you know, if you sell it online, you're not going to get a fraction of what you pay, unfortunately. So having a place, knowing like for my outfits, if I have something that I really love and it doesn't fit or I cannot wear it anymore, I don't just give it to anyone. I kind of want it to go to a good home, you know, like I want someone that's going to wear it, that's going to appreciate it. And I think the women, and I love that you have women, children, home decor, anything that you love that's just sitting there and you're like, what do I do with this? Instead of just having, you know, because to me, real estate, a closet is prime real estate. It's not just for adding all kinds of things. It's gotta be something amazing. So yeah, for sure, I would say that lots of people will love the service and will love to do it. So have you shared this with your friends? What are they saying about it?
I totally have. I mean, that this has been my life, I would say, for the last year. I mean, I've been just talking about it a lot, and people are just as super excited because for the simple fact that a lot of us have things, you know, in our closet right now. For a fact, I have these monthly webinars, and people say all the time, oh my God, I have stuff in my closet, brand new tags, or oh my God, you know, I can't wait to swap. Like, I had a webinar 2 weeks ago, and one of the girls said, you know, I have all these beautiful dresses, but they no longer fit. And, you know, they're just sitting there and she doesn't know anyone. And on the webinar, we had another girl who was like, oh my God, I would love, like, they connected on the webinar. They were the same size and they're not in New York. One girl is in New Jersey and the other girl was in Texas. And it, like right there and then I just feel like, oh my God, like, look what I'm doing. I mean, I'm connecting people. People have stuff that they want to get rid of. And not only that they want to get rid of it, but sometimes you want to, like you said, you want to give it to someone that's going to appreciate it, or you want to give something and receive something in exchange. You just don't want to give something and then have to go shop. But when you swap, you're going to give something that you don't want, and you're also going to receive something from the other person. So I think that that's another really good thing about it, because when you just give away your stuff, you don't get anything in return, and you're still having to go to the store and buy something. But when you swap, it's like you're taking something that you no longer want, but you're going to get something in return. So it's going to save you money and it's going to help your closet, and you still get to look fly.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I love it. So it sounds like the platform is being built, it's being put together. In the meantime, if someone wanted to work with you or wanted them to help you, how can you help others while the platform is being built?
Well, we're actually having live swapping events. On my website, we have, I think, one swap event coming up, which is going to be amazing. It's going to be at the Madison Square Garden here in New York, which is an iconic venue. We're expecting over 500 people that are all about swapping. I mean, I'm still in awe sometimes when I think about, wait a minute, all these people are really into this thing. And sometimes they're not even aware of it. But once I tell them what it is, they're like, oh, really? I have a lot of clothes. I could get rid of some stuff and get some new stuff. So, you know, maybe the terminology swapping is not that, you know, prevalent, but when I do explain it to them, yeah, everybody has things in their closet that they can swap. And the reason why we decided to take it and not only swap clothes, because you might be someone who are into your home. I mean, you like nice things, you like nice home decor, but you don't always have to go to Home Goods or Marshalls. If you buy something and you want to rearrange your house or redecorate your house, you could go on the website and swap something with another person who may have also similar taste, and it saves you the money from going to Home Goods, Marshall, Target, or wherever. And then, of course, my friends, I'm a sucker for kids. I don't have kids, and I feel like kids is one of those things that around the holidays and around when school is about to reopen in September, a lot of my friends, like, I see them struggling. Like, I see them complaining about having to buy books, having to buy school clothes, having to buy all these things. And I'm like, you know what? School clothes should never be an issue. I mean, those are things that kids should always have. I mean, you want to take the money and invest it in after school program, or take the money and invest it in educational program. And this is where that's when we decided to have the kids section involved, because I'm like, well, if your child went to school last semester and his clothes is still pretty in good condition, another mom from another city, country, or wherever, she may be very happy for, you know, your kids' clothes and vice versa. So that's how we ended up bringing in the kids section as well. So it's just all around. There's something for someone. If you're a fly girl that's single and want a lot of nice things, you know, that's an alternative. If you're into your home, that's also an alternative. And if you have kids, hey, swap your kids' clothes, keep that money, save them money, and do something else towards their education and future. So like I said, I'm very, very confident that no one is doing this, and we can't wait to launch.
That is awesome. So I love that you're having the live event. That is so exciting. So this is like the biggest, like almost like a flea market, but you know, upscale. So just the idea of people coming in with their bag. So are you gonna go to the staff first? Are you gonna have it on display? How is that all gonna work?
Well, the Madison Square Garden event, believe it or not, we have quite a few celebrities and fashion stylists and fashion designers who have donated clothes. So what we're doing, we're collecting and models, we're collecting stuff from them, and we're going to have these props. We have stylists, we have different volunteers in different capacity that's going to be displaying everything. But people are also going to come with their own stuff, and there's going to be a high-end section, and there's going to be, you know, a regular section. So if you bring your Louis bag or your Chanel and you want to swap it with another person who also has a Louis bag or Chanel, we're actually going to have people there who can authenticate the item and can facilitate the swap. So it's going to be, I mean, it's going to be a madhouse, but all good stuff.
Good stuff. That's awesome. I'm so sorry I'm gonna miss it. I just posted the link to the Eventbrite page. It sounds amazing. You know, I'm on the Boston area. I am a fashion stylist. I would have loved to be there, but I'm actually going to be in the West Coast. So I'm excited about that. So I'm sorry that I missed it, but I know it's gonna be great. I'll definitely would love to attend the next one, and I can see this going to other cities, to other states.
Oh my God, we are totally going to other states. We've already identified the top cities where there's a lot of swappers. Atlanta is on the radar. There's swappers out there. LA is on the radar, and Canada and Miami is on the radar. So those are the 4 cities that we already know we've got to do swap events to. And yes, we are going to be doing it city by city, because again, it's a site that's going to be worldwide. So we've already identified different cities, and then we're going to extend it to different countries where we see, once we launch a site, where our subscribers are coming from. But yes, it's not only going to be New York. I mean, there's a lot of people that just on the webinar alone, our audience is not even only New York centric. I mean, we have people calling in every other 2 weeks when we do these webinars from different parts of the country.
Absolutely. So, and I love what you said, that you're going to have stylists there, because some people might find something amazing and they're like, how do I put this together? And that's what I love about stylists, are not just about pushing clothes on you and buy new things. It's like, how do you incorporate one new thing into your entire closet, and how you multiply that? That's the beauty of these events, because you're gonna find things that are gonna be unique, a little funky, which is a good thing. And having a stylist there is gonna be great, because they're gonna say, hey, if you have a black dress, if you have a little black skirt, you'll be able to put this together. And layering is so important. So I think this is gonna blow up. It's gonna be awesome, and I cannot wait. Hopefully, I don't know where Boston rates in terms of the top cities to swap, but I knew right away that Atlanta will be one of those top places for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I mean, having the stylist there is a really critical part of it, because like you said, some people are going to come just for curiosity because they want to see what it's all about. So having the stylist is really going to gel the experience to say, hey, I know you might be looking, but what do you think about this, and try this on and pair this with this, and that may make people see, okay, well, maybe I should try this. And it's another way to get them to buy into the whole swapping movement, because some people want to try but they're a little skeptical, and then some people want to try but then they're thinking, oh well, I may not want to wear something used that someone else have. And my biggest argument to that is, if you're going to a thrift store, if you're going to a vintage store, if you're going to a resale store that sells fashion, it's the same thing. It's just that now you're going to get it for free. So why spend when you could get it for free?
Exactly. It cannot get any better. It's fashion. It's amazing stuff. I'm sure that you have guidelines for the things that they can bring, because you don't want to have things that are not gonna be worth trading for sure. And I love that you're gonna have no inventory. I mean, it's genius. Right. They bring the merchandise, you facilitate the process, and I know. So when do you have a date or a season where you think that the platform will be completed?
Well, we're pushing for mid-March, and we're actually going to be launching the beta test on March 1st, but I'm a little cautious with technology. You never know. So I'm saying March 15th for sure. And it's going to be a beta platform, because like with everything else, technology, you may find a link that's broken here, or something may happen there. So the first month is going to be beta, and then from there on it's going to go. But either way, it's going to be live.
Oh my gosh. So, I mean, that's like tomorrow. That's like a couple weeks. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Because this is a baby. This is like your baby, and now your baby is like now coming, right? Everything is happening. It's so exciting.
Totally.
So did I see something on your Facebook page where you are unboxing some stuff?
Yes. Oh my God. Today I ordered my I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, you can.
Accessories to, I was actually trying out some sample products to see how that goes, and then I got a pen, and I also got a mouse pad, because I'm one of those people, I still use a mouse. I'm I still want to use a mouse even though I have a laptop and an iPad and a MacBook and all these things. I guess I just wanted to buy something. But yeah, those are actually some collaterals that we're just testing to make sure the printing is good, the quality of the merchandise is good. And those are actually going to be going up on the site once we launch as well. So a lot of fun stuff in the pipeline.
That is awesome. So Teresa just asked a question. She said, let me see if I can get back here. She said, do you have already swappers lined up?
Yes, we do. We have a database. We've been collecting, we've actually been promoting the site for, I want to say, in the last year, and even more actively as we gear up to the launch. So the website is I Love to Swap. That's ILUV, the number 2, and the word swap, SWAP. So everyone that's on our mailing list right now are people that are ready to swap, just waiting on the website. And again, when we go to the event at Madison Square Garden on March 7th, 500 people are coming to swap. So again, those are people that are already signed up, and they're coming to the swap event because they know what it is, and they're on board. So again, that's going to be more people that are ready to swap. So we do have a list, and we are promoting the website. Even though the site does not launch, we're saying, hey, if you do subscribe to the website, you'll get free membership during the beta, and of course, you'll get notification once we do launch.
That is awesome. Ruby says that she's going to the site right now. That is awesome. And then Tristan, who just joined a little bit ago, he's asking, is this only for women? So have you found swappers that are men? Tell me all about that.
We do. I had a gentleman that wrote on my Instagram page, I Love to Swap, my Instagram, I Love to Swap. He's like, oh my God, can men swap too? I was like, of course. We love men. Men are into fashion too, and men want to save money, and men want to look fly. So listen, we're not discriminating. Men can swap, women, kids, house good. Like, there's something for everyone. So yes, I have not left out my husbands and my brothers and my male, because they too have nice thing, and they too deserve to save some money and look fly.
Absolutely. Yeah, the thing is that, why not? Why not save money? Why? And then I think you're going to meet some amazing people, right? And I love that if they meet in person, then they will be able to go to the site and connect with other people too. So that's really cool. My hobby is all about a bargain and getting a great deal. There you go. That's Teresa. Where are you, Teresa? Because she said she's heading over to the website. So I don't know if she's in New York City. I couldn't see anything on her profile. She's in Phoenix. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So hopefully Phoenix will be one of the places. Phoenix is amazing. You will. I don't know if you've been to Phoenix, but
I have. Phoenix,
awesome.
awesome.
It's awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. So I'm gonna open it up to questions. So anybody wants to jump on? Tristan, this is your time to jump on if you have a question, and Teresa as well, because I wanted to give them a chance to talk to you and talk about it, because I think it's an amazing concept, and I just want to congratulate you, because as a business owner, I know how hard it is to just jump and do something. Fear comes up. There are so many, as you know, so many points, so many things you have to do. Is like create the website and have a newsletter and have collateral. And now you have the merchandise. I'm sure that you'll have T-shirts coming up. I'm sure. Yeah. I can see it now.
Can I just say I just posted on my Facebook page today. And it made I did the unboxing. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I got my supply. And people are already asking me where or when can I buy it. I'm like, it's just a mug. But yeah, it's not just a mug. It's really special to me. It's actually my first product with my logo on it. So we'll have all those stuff on the website. I have another website which is called odetaking.com, which is like my corporate brand website. And of course, on that site, people can actually launch into I Love to Swap if they want to know more about the swapping. But yeah, all of this is going to be on either odetaking.com or ilovetoswap.com.
No problem. I have been posting your links. I'll post it here again. Awesome. Because Tristan said he's camera shy, but he is paying attention. And I think Tristan, let me see if his profile tells us where he's at. The effortist. I really like that. Aspiring entrepreneur, event planner, audio technician, writer, mentor, and educator. Nice. All right. So I don't know where he's at, but if you're in New York City, March 7th, I put the link here. I'm going to put it one more time because I think it's going to be awesome. Now, are you going to be able to record it, take video or anything? Because I think it would be great for people.
Yes, I have my camera crew, my media crew. Like, listen, I'm gonna be. If I could Periscope the whole thing, I would. I'm gonna be blabbing, Periscoping, Snapchatting, Facebook Live, everything.
This is like a real business, okay? This is not just someone that decided I'm gonna put a little something together. This is like a real enterprise. Actually, it's a big enterprise with celebrities, which I am very impressed that you were able to get their endorsement and donations. Is really, really awesome. So Tristan said, I actually bought some shoes today and want to build up my wardrobe for the spring. I don't think I'm very fashionable, but I like to improve on this. Perfect. It's the right time for you. And you're talking to a swap specialist and a fashion stylist. So
you can hook him up.
We got you covered. We got you covered. This is so exciting. Oh my goodness. So what has been like a nice surprise for you? Like you embarked on this and you're letting people know, like, what has been the thing that you said, wow, I didn't expect this?
I think for me, it's just a level, like sometimes I feel like people are lying to me. It's just a level of support I've gotten. I mean, just telling people what I'm about, what the site is going to do. It's for me, it's like, okay, I'm helping people save money. Like, I'm helping you save money. On top of it, you're not going to be selling yourself short by cutting back on looking stylish. You're going to still look stylish, and I'm helping you to save money. And I think people, once I explain it to them, they're like, oh my God, this makes sense, because I have things in my closet already that I'm not using. I have things in my closet that I only wore once or twice, and I keep going and buy more, and my closet is just getting bigger and bigger. I mean, even me, myself, I have like over 200 pairs of shoes, and out of the 200, I probably must have wore 20 pairs. So I get it firsthand. And I think people people understand it, and the level of support has just been like it just like reconfirmed that wow, you are going to meet a need, you are going to service a need. And it's even more mind-boggling that we're not just New York centric. I mean, it's planet Earth, it's the globe, it's the world. And when I talk to my friends in London, and when I talk to my girls in Dubai, they're like, oh Dada, when is this site gonna be ready? We're ready to swap.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, I love it. And you know what? When people see that you're doing an amazing thing, it's like they would like to see it. Like, oh no, they say when on The Alchemist it says when you are pursuing your calling, like the whole universe conspires to help you. And that's what's happening, because not everybody does this. I'm sure you know this. So you have friends that are not doing anything. They're doing nothing, okay?
Yeah.
You are actually stepping out of your comfort zone and doing this amazing thing that is going to take off. I'm sure I'm going to read about it on the paper. I'm going to read about it online. And you definitely should line up people if you can get some interns to do social media for you on that day. And it's just going to be awesome. It's just going to be awesome.
Yes. Thank you. I'm part of NYU, because actually that's where I graduated, and I'm also affiliated with New York City Fashion Tech. So we do have our fashion interns line up, and they're all over this, because for them it's like, okay, we're gonna be exposed and we're gonna get free stuff, and it's fashion, and you know, fashion people, they're gonna be seen wearing the same thing over and over, and they already have a lot of nice stuff.
Exactly. It's just it's a great product. I think it's a great service. I think you're going about it the right way. You are doing the beta site, which I think is awesome. I think that's very smart. And there are people that are gonna be swapping, and they're gonna be saying, I'm finding all these things. Like, that's gonna be great, like for social media. Especially if you guys come up with an app, which I'm sure that's already in the works, but having an app where they can do the testimonials and take pictures of the staff unboxing, I think it will be great too. So all these things, I'm just so excited for you.
Thank you so much.
So you're very welcome. What would you tell people that are a little turned off by the whole swapping thing, like somebody else's clothes? Like, what would you tell them so they can understand what really it's about?
Well, think of it as going to a thrift store, or think of it as going to a vintage store. You are going to find eclectic things. You are going to find different things. It's not like, you know, going shopping in H&M, Forever 21. You're going to find different things. Secondly, not everything for swap are going to be used. And I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions. There's going to be people there having things to swap with tags on, things that are brand new. So when you're swapping, you have the option to say, okay, I'm only going to swap brand new stuff, or I don't care if it's brand new or used. And a lot of us are already shopping in the thrift stores. A lot of us are already shopping vintage. A lot of us want different. If you're a fashion person, you may not want to go to H&M. I'm just saying, you may not want to go to, you know, certain stores, Forever 21s, Daffy's. You may not want to go to those stores. You may want different stuff that when you wear your clothes, people will be like, where did you get it? I got it from a swap from a girl in Dubai. It's not in the States. So again, you have the option. You could decide to swap for brand new, or you could decide to swap for things that are used. So it's your choice, and most importantly, it's free.
Yeah, I love the idea of being exposed to brands that you wouldn't be otherwise exposed. Somebody who's shopping in Dubai, they're buying, they have the high designers, but they have designers that we may not have here. Right.
Exactly. And believe it or not, the girls in Dubai, they're loving our stuff, and we are gonna love their stuff. It's just crazy that we don't appreciate our own. We want their stuff and they want our stuff. Like when I go to Europe and I tell people I'm from New York, they're like, oh my God, New York. I was like, what's the big deal? Like, they worship the States. So they would be happy to get, you know, anything that's made in the US. And meanwhile, I'm trying to shop in Paris. I'm trying to shop in Florence. I'm trying to shop in Copenhagen, and I'm like, I want to get their stuff and bring it back here. So it's just a really good match.
That is awesome. So I'm gonna post the site for the event again. So can you tell us what day it is and what time and how do they get tickets and all of that?
Sure. Well, it's a free event at Madison Square Garden, which is going to be on Monday, March 7th, and it's from 7 to 10. We have a really nice mixture. The first hour, the first 2 hours, we're having a celebrity yoga specialist who's going to be doing yoga classes. And then after that, we have 15 eco worldwide designers that's going to be featuring their collection, and it's all eco, green friendly materials, sustainability practices. And then of course there's a swapping end of it. So again, it's something for everyone. If you're not into swapping but you want to try some eco fashion, or maybe you want to try this yoga, it's just going to be like a lot of stuff going on and something for you. So that's going to be on Monday.
For everyone. That's awesome. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. So guys, her site is odetaking.com. I have posted the site here on the chat, so you'll be able to see that. As a fashion stylist, I gotta say I'm very impressed. I'm very excited because I think it gives people another opportunity, and it actually plays on the things that we here at Styling Faith, we believe in maximizing everything you have. So when I go to somebody's house and I organize their closet, I don't do like that show on TV. I don't do that. I don't throw everything away. I do believe in trimming. I do believe in cleaning up and getting rid of things that should be gone, not even donated, but gone forever, forever. But I believe in maximizing. So mixing and matching and then just filling in the holes. Because I think lots of people have a lot of nice clothes. They don't have key pieces. So when I go in there, I add a few things here and there. So imagine if my clients did some swapping. And they say, hey, Catherine, I got these great pieces. How do I incorporate this with what I already have? That's going to make it even easier for me. So I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be awesome. I see us collaborating in the future, especially for events. If we're going to have someone do a feature on even putting outfits together for people right there. Because I done that. I do a lot of consignment with local stores, and I'm there for the day, and I just put outfits together for them, which is awesome. So it's win-win for everyone.
There you go.
Thank you. Do you have any final thoughts before we wrap up?
No, I just want to thank you for this platform. I really, really appreciate it. And I look forward to maybe doing a swap event with you where you'll be styling these people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's my pleasure. I know that somebody else just joined. I'm going to give them a chance if they want to jump on and ask any questions. Oh, of course we will. Thank you so much, Tristan. You're so awesome. Thank you for being here. Yes, we'll definitely. I'm here pretty much every week. I will be blabbing again on Monday. So make sure that you follow me. Make sure that you subscribe. We're going to be doing an amazing show on Monday. So you do not want to miss it. So Odetta, I just want to thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being awesome. And thank you for being brave. It takes a lot of guts to put yourself out there and share your dream, your baby, and then do it like Madison Square Garden. Okay. So I'm so excited for you. And I just cannot wait for after next week so I can hear all about it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So can you give us your website one more time and then any final thoughts?
Sure. 2 websites. So the main one is odetaking.com. That's ODETTAKING.com. And I Love to Swap is ILUV, the number 2 and the word swap. And it's exactly what it is. I love to swap.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been my pleasure to have another amazing expert that is doing what she loves, doing it with style and flair, and inspiring others to really go for their dreams. I so appreciate that. If you have any questions, if you'd like to connect with us, head over to catherinestoring.com. That's where I reside. I spend a lot of time on Twitter and on Instagram. The name is Style Storing. And of course, you know that I love to Periscope, and that is also a Style Storing. Thank you for being here. Know that this is the place that you come if you want to look amazing, feel amazing, and live an amazing life. Have an amazing night, guys.
Great. Bye, guys.